Cool. So many things you could do with all of this. All these assets could be reused in different ways. That's clearly what's happening here. Oh, Jesus Christ. This has got to be a whole thing, too? Alright, well, we've just got 6 more puzzles over there before we get to the next floor. Such nice little drawings. Did Mr. Blow make these as well? Because he's a really good artist if he did. Whoever made them is a really good artist, no doubt. Things showing perspective and scale. Bothering to actually map out, like, sedimentary layers and things. That's so cool. I bet there's hints in these, too, if I look carefully. Little do you know, you just inspired 50 new fan games. Yeah, you've got to make the puzzles as the dude jumping around the blocks. Alright, how do we solve this? I assume I just need to make a bridge in some way. Doesn't really matter how. Group all these together. Oh. Is this where I learn about the ghost puzzles? Or what? Oh, what? Well, that's weird. I've got to solve all the puzzles in an iterative way? That's weird. Kind of like it, though. So I've got to remember that there's always a dot in the top left corner, one away from it. Okay, I think this is set up to just sort of, like, take care of itself. Oh, wait, how do I do that? Group those together, I guess. Maybe come out of this wall. I'm, like, having trouble seeing that shape in my head for some reason. Oh, I've got to do it off the ceiling. Yeah, okay, no, hang on. No, that doesn't work. Because it's not off the ceiling, it's here. I keep wanting to put it so it's like this, and that's not actually the right shape. I could do it off the right wall, I guess. Right, and then group that with it, so that would be valid. But I'd also have to hit the corner, too. And that means... No. Goes right to the end if I do it that way. Okay. Yeah, that's an idea. How else can I do that? That would actually grab both parts, though. I think that might be one of the only ways. I've still got to sort out the top left corner, which is not correct. Obviously. I was just going to make that sound all the way down the line so I can see all the different things I did wrong. I want this to be the first move, but then that precludes that it's always going to be that as the second move, which isn't right. Can I just... I could just do this. Okay. It was the same solution every time. Does that mean now that I've done that, I just follow the same pattern? Oh, that wasn't right there anyway. Wait, no, it would have been that. Why does it look so simple, yet people have so much trouble? Maybe because it's not so simple. I'm trying to solve freaking 3 puzzles at the same time in addition to this one now. The addition of that block, though... The fact that I have to use that corner... Like, how far can I deviate from that? But I've got to keep in mind that this has to get split in. And that's not right. It's there. Okay, so that means that I can actually go around and leave the outside open. Nope, that doesn't group them together. How does that work? That the stars, they have to be in a set of 2. But somehow I have to move that block away. Alright, let's think about this. Just look at those shapes. How else would these shapes fit? There's not a lot of ways, to be honest, but we would go... Leave the 3 block at the very end, right? And start with... Yeah, okay, wait. That? Nope, that doesn't help me get the block at the end. Or the pair, I mean. I need a way to leave it open. So there's that. Doesn't really do anything there. Well, we would have to start here anyway. And in order to hit the 3 block, I would have to actually put it in the middle. The Tetris pieces signify that I have to make that shape in a constrained format, or I can put them together. So, for example, this is a valid shape because it includes the 3 block on the left, which is bordered at the top by the edge of the maze, and also the 3 L-shaped block directly adjacent to it, which is bordered by the straight block and the line, of course. Now, the only reason this is not a correct solution is because you need to group both stars in their set of 2. So the purple and the purple and the green need to be in the same line. And the edge of the maze stops the line from reaching both of the green there. So I need to figure out a way to rearrange those two shapes that still satisfies the condition of hitting the now invisible point that is in the top left corner, one block in to the bottom right of the top left corner. I need to hit that point, as well as leave the two spaces open for the other parts. So that means I can't use the left wall, I don't think, unless I radically change the whole orientation of the whole thing. I'd have to go along the left wall, pop out at the second to last block, and then I could curve back down. Maybe there's use to that, I'm not sure yet. That could be the problem, is that I need to go along the other wall. So I can do that, because that fulfills that block. What it doesn't do, though, is I forget there's also these two here, but they'll probably get sorted on their own without even worrying too much. Okay, so that includes those now. Now there's no way to put that there. Nope, that's not going to work. Oh, the two stars can stay in the same area as long as they have their match, right? So all I need to do is make sure I loop around the third block up. So hit that, go around, third block up. And what is this to give me now? We block that off. No. How are we gonna block that? No. I have to go around that shape. And none of those are acceptable. Okay, if I could have just done it that way, well, that wouldn't even work, because then I'd go up to the ceiling and then I'd not put the two stars together. So yeah, even though I can group all the stars together in the same spot, you know, it's not going to solve for a lot of other issues. What? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. I hope that didn't just unsolve all the other puzzles. Are you serious? Oh no, they're still lit up. Well, all the other puzzles were solved the same way, actually, so I don't know if that's even that big of a fuss. Came back to 3 blinking red puzzles, doesn't sound good. It's fine. Just, you know, we'll remember this shape, and that's fine, in case I screw it up again. It may have been doing that every time, like when I reset the puzzle, I think it's just going back to that again anyway. We're finding one optimal answer for all the puzzles at the same time. If only they could have been exactly the same, because they were the same up until that point. Would have been pretty odd, though, to be like, hey, here's a series of puzzles, but don't worry. So there's another answer that solves all of those, and also this, and 2 more. What would that answer possibly be? Okay, let's brainstorm. We've got a straight block here that we're going to pretend I can get out to the other end, so we can do this. And then that would... Oh. Backwards H might be an interesting game to play. Right, I think that might do it, as long as I go up from the bottom and loop around. No. Oh, I cut off the 2 green. Damn it. It was so close, though. Sorry, it's too many elements to think about, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna look at this another moment. Also, yeah, I cut off, like, both of those. Why would I... Oh, that's not what I did a second ago anyway. I did this. I did that. Is there any other way I could put these 2 together? I still have to grab both of the shapes, though, is the only other thing that I'm considering here, and... Well, leaving a space on the right would be very convenient, except I don't have that luxury, considering I've got the one tile butting right out of the wall. Seems like a really cool and frustrating puzzle. Yeah, it seems alright. I mean, I'm not angry at it yet. I'm just not quite seeing it, but I've been in that position about 100 other times and figured my way out of almost all of them. I say almost all of them because there was a handful that I've actually had the chat give me the solution to in the Shrek's torture dungeon. So, like, if I could take them, drop it straight out of the ceiling, but then I wouldn't ever hit the other tile. I could set them together, but that's not gonna help. Maybe I go all the way up, back down, loop like this. Nope. Like this. And then the third block needs to be considered because it's got... Oh, fuck, I can't do anything with this tile now. I have not played Bird Dating Simulator, no. I'm aware of it, but I have not played it. You're talking about How to Full Boyfriend. Okay, hit that dot, hit the top corner, hit the third right, the third up from the right bottom. Make those 2 shapes, separate those 2 stars, all in the same puzzle. Crunchitize me, Captain. How am I going to do this? Let's figure it out. I could just leave them alone. The stars wouldn't need consideration except for the fact that now I've got to keep them together. That's the real problem here. Well, we've iterated enough times that we can group a star with a tile, with a square. So maybe that's the solution? We take 1 and 1 with each? So, like, the top left sort of works itself out. And then the... Oh, wait. How would that go? No, because even if they did match up with each other... Well, it would have to be 2 of the same color, and I'm not sure if that works. I think I have to apply some invisible logic here. Okay, just for S's and G's, let's say I did this. Yeah, okay, that's what you would expect it to do, actually. What if I did this? No. Okay, well, in a way that's sort of a relief, because I think it means I can disregard the idea I just had, which was that I needed to group the green here with the white tile that implies to be here, which would then allow me to solve, I don't know, around that somehow. I think I've seen, like, all the iterations of the two shapes already. I know that's gotta happen to some degree. Oh, not that, actually. That. Or this, you know, whatever. Excuse me. That's not the right shape. This is our original solving shape. Purple's fine, green's not fine. White tile, black tile, not separated. So there's two issues with this. I'd like to believe that they're a hint somehow to solve all of the different issues. It's time again. Pick a number between 1 and 1,000 to see if you die this time. Sure. I pick 914. 914. Nope, congrats. I didn't die. 470? What was the number? Oh, 349. Okay. I was very safe on that one. Taskbot segment at AGDQ where they have Taskbot solve puzzles with pictures and memes. Yeah, sure, why not? You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Oh, the H again. I actually didn't see that coming somehow. Wait, why doesn't this work? I feel like this solves all the problems. It does work. Didn't I actually do that? I must have done something slightly different this time. Oh good, more cubes. Well, that seems contrary, considering there's a white and a black cube on the same tile. How the hell do I solve that? You didn't have the top green last time. Oh. Oh, did I move it all over one? Maybe that's what it was. How the hell did that solve it? Well, you've got to look at all the other prior options here. So the dot, we've got, of course, here, which you can't see because it's covered by the line. Then we've got the black dot here, which is encompassed in this, separated from the white dot, which is on the other side of the line. We've got the straight line and the L block. Straight line's here, L block's attached to the side of it. And now we've got the two groups of colors which just needed to be in their same zones. So all we need to do for this solution is all the other things I just did, plus include some kind of impossible block that I don't really understand how this works. We've got two squares on the same tile now. Does that mean they cancel each other out? Does this undo that problem? I can't really do a yaha right now. My throat's kind of screwed up, sorry. I'm going to take a picture of this one just in case I need it again for later. To get back to where I started. I'm just going to test this. Oh, okay. It solves itself. So the fact that there's a black dot in the same tile on another puzzle counts as... Wait, why would that count as that? No, that shouldn't work. I'm thoroughly confused by this. Do I just disregard the prior... Okay, it is a separate puzzle, but it follows the same shape. Those are different things, I just wasn't grouping them together. It doesn't actually... This is a separate one. It's not grouping them so the black dot and the white dot are actually sharing the same tile. But I am solving them all with one shape, no matter what. So hopefully... that is not as scary as it sounds. So now I've got to remember the dots, these dots, the dot in the top, which is here, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. Can I somehow make that shape again? Oh, this one's actually back again. I remember this tile was in the same place there on the other one. Yeah, baby! I can't believe I saw that quickly. I thought it had to follow the same format because of the two stars, right? So I thought to go around that, we're basically just... we made an inverse of the last shape I did from a different angle. That's very satisfying. That was a case where, like, actually thinking really hard about what we're trying to do really helped. Now, lastly, one more iteration on the same theme. One would assume... See, I can't follow the same format there. I can't really move much. And there's really no way to just cut that. Unless I go out further and come back down. It has to go around that way. But now we're over too far. Maybe there's another way? I must have to cordon that off in another part of the line somehow. Let me just draw the last shape again, and then we'll just reassess how, if any way, I could shift anything. By the way, I'm not doing that from memory. I took a picture of it again, which I think is a valid tool for setting this all up. So that solves everything until the last puzzle. All I need to do is add that one more shape. How do I add one more shape to that? See, if I cut it out of the wall, which is what I think I have to do, like this, or like this, and I start out so much higher up. This sets me up for the same shape here, but I don't think that would solve for all the other issues. So this is the prior shape I did, and that just doesn't add the black block to it. What if I start out by going across here first? And then touch the wall. Up. Around. Does this work? Oh! I'm a little surprised that worked that quickly. I thought there'd be more to it. Thought I was forgetting about at least some of the rules. Cool. So that's that. Now we've just got to open this door, I guess. How do I open the door? That was an interesting set. Thank you for the claps. Is there something else? Does it just open when I make the path to it? What? Okay, well, that's interesting. I guess I have to go redesign the other walkway. That's why there's so many of those. I thought it seemed like too many entrances and exits. So we can't cross that. That's got to be the open one. That's fine. Wait, where's the path start again? I already forgot. I can't group around the bottom. Wait. Oh, the only thing... Those want to be in groups of 2. Why did I... Yeah. For some reason, I just forgot the stars are stars and thought they were boxes, which is dumb. Oh, why did I think that would work? I keep doing the same exact issue again and again. So why are there exits there? Am I supposed to come up with a very unconventional solution to this? There's not a lot of ways you can wrap around this, because you got one door here, you can't come back out of that. I don't get it. Unless you go to some of the walls, you can't really block them properly. But you can't really go to the walls. You can do that. I mean, I can do that, but... Oh, I can't do that, it's not on the outside. It's probably exactly what I did last time anyway. Then I can't loop back around anyway. Somehow I've got to leave another path open. And I also don't remember where that other path even starts from, so I'm a little bit lost here. Like, if you think I just needed to solve it for this, I already did that part and had to come back over so I could make another path area. All I can think is somehow I'm supposed to group them really oddly. But even if I do stuff like that, it doesn't help. Start by doing zigzags, maybe. Maybe there's a way I can drag it across and stop it that way. No. Well, like, that works, but it doesn't work. Alright, let's use that opportunity to see again what my options are. Yeah, they want me to leave that entire section open. How the hell is that possible? I can't really make a shape anywhere. I think what I have to do is sort of like an interlock system where the first set I make a path that's like it overlaps in a way that I can then use the second bridge to also cut off access to one of these. Then I reorient the first bridge again into a different path. I don't know. So it comes out of the back middle. So it's this. Gotta leave open. How do I not use a wall, though? Like, I can't go in here and exit, so these might as well not be there at all. Can't go in there and exit. I can go there and... I didn't think that was gonna work. I was just messing around. Can these now somehow secretly work with 3? That would be interesting. Well, the fact that this one's up at a corner is kind of telling. But again, I still gotta cross over. And the only way to cross like that is to do one of those. Now, here's what I'm thinking. If I can get an access point... Oh, that doesn't even work anyway. If I can get an access point from here to come out and then block off the white path here, even if it's not suitable or useful to me, I can use that temporarily to rebuild the bridge in a different way. Hopefully, that allows me to block off something else, and then I can switch the last part. Man, this is silly. Can't do one. I can't do that. This whole spot over here is just, like, off limits entirely. Well, I mean, Oh, I can't do that either. There's, like, no way to loop around at all. If you use the left, it's just, like, pointless. Unless you use the floor. Which is why I keep going back to this being the solution, but, well, not this, but around this one. So that at least blocks something. Don't forget the time. 3:14, okay. Still good for a while. Thank you for reminding me, though. Alright, that's different, but I don't think it gets me out the door. Which is extra stupid, because, like, the point is to get to that door. So unless this just opens, which I didn't think it would, we've got to get the orange path to the orange door. That would have been very convenient, though. What lesson can we apply to this? Maybe reverse that path and then go up the wall. So I just want to loop across this way and then do that. Okay. That seems like the worst path possible. But maybe there's a reason I want to do this path. I don't know. Let's go reevaluate again. Yeah, the river crossing puzzle is actually a reasonable metaphor to make to this, or reasonable comparison. Yeah, okay, this is just as pointless as I thought. There's actually no reason to do that. Can't you just jump down to the elevator, dude? It would be so much better. I would love to see somebody subvert a game narrative like that. You play through the whole game, it's really hard. You think you solved this crazy puzzle, you think you got to a dead end, and then it's just like, the character's like, oh, well, I could just jump over this fence. Okay, maybe there's a way I can use this format still. It's basically a, what is it, 5x3 L block. Inverted. Is there something in that dark hallway? That's where I came from. That's why I've been ignoring it like that. How the hell do I leave a path? This does leave a couple of tiles, but I don't think they're tiles that I could find any use in. So where's this power strip coming from? Oh, I guess it's just coming from the terminal. Yeah, it is coming from the terminal. Well, there's no out there to be useful. I'll take any of them. There's none. It is the same ins and outs. There's no... It's just one side or the other side, that's all. So I really should probably stop coming over here by now. Let's see. What's left? I keep wanting to do this, but this just covers every single possible out. That wouldn't work. That could theoretically work, but the problem is with that, as I'm sure you can tell, it doesn't block anything on the left side. So that's like a step 2. Oh, also, I didn't bother to cover those blocks either. Let's see. I can't even just cover the first set. Like, these two have to be in a pair together for some reason. Well, not some reason. I know what the reason is. Doesn't do anything. I thought maybe I could leave more open space somehow. Be a way to leave some of this stuff open. Like, okay, yeah, that's something, but it's not good enough. That covers up everything. That covers up everything. Put them in one. Oh. Oh. That's a bridge. Any bridge will do. Let's see if there's a pattern there I can use. I don't know what I can do with this yet, but I will take anything I can get. Well, I guess I could block these off, right? That opens the door. That opens the door! Okay, now I can just use the pattern that got me to the out. If it lets me. That's not how I do that. I didn't know it had to go to any of them. I thought I had to actually leave through that. The puzzle was actually simpler than I thought, which is rare, but beautiful. Oh. Oh. There might not be any way to do that from here. Is there another way to get back over there now that I have one of them covered up? Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. It is like a 3-step puzzle. What a creative and odd way to finish this part out. Now we're designing it in the reverse. Is there any reason for that to even be worth doing? Probably not. Maybe just go like this for now. And then hopefully the last 2 parts I should be able to put together again. Wait, why didn't that work? Oh, because I did... Fuck. I left 2. Okay. That actually is mostly fine, I think. All I need to do is leave 1 left open on the other side, and then I should be able to complement it on the reverse again. Wait, but if I leave 1 left open, then I'm not going to close the loop there either. God damn it. I may have made this worse. I don't know why, I was just thinking I could just grab this and leave 1 there differently. Like, as if I could do that. But none of these stars let me loop around them properly. Ooh, what does this do? I don't think I can jump off the bridge from there, but just out of curiosity. That doesn't let me go across it, right? No. A loop going back to itself seems like it's pretty dangerous for this puzzle. I might end up starting over by accident. Well, I guess I could just make the same shape again. Yeah, I don't see how this would be any better. Well, what I could do is take a more useful path that leaves as much space open as possible. I think we're gonna get this now. Maybe. No. Why did I leave the white off of that? Oh, because we've got to go to the wall. I can't loop back either. But if I take this away, I'm gonna have to block in this black part still, which means I won't be able to just go straight over. All I need to do is just change this. But the problem is I have to go around. Otherwise, I won't be able to loop those in. I could do that. And that would work for now, but then I'm going to still have to seal it off on the other end. And if I do that, I'm not going to be able to leave. Right? Yeah, that's going to cross there. Wait, maybe that would still work. We go straight through there, loop back around, and then... Does that work? I think that might work. Let's try that. No, that still splits them there. Of course that still splits them there. I've got to leave one open. How do I leave one open? I need them to be in pairs of 2. How is that possible? I need something to loop across the top. Heavy Rex. I assume you're probably done with the game by now. I'm probably, hopefully, coming up close. I don't know. How do I freaking do this? Maybe... No, because I can't really block any of those off individually. Not 100% yet? Yeah. It's gonna be a while, I imagine. There's no way for me to block just one, and that wouldn't have worked anyway. Like, I see what I'm supposed to do. Kind of. Like, I understand it, but I don't see how to do it yet. I need to be able to pivot off of one of these blocks to change it. That's not it. It's 3 and 1. That works, but it doesn't work. It's interesting to think that you'll actually, for once, be able to design around 2 lines that you actually control. Which one of these, if any, allows me to loop all the way around it? Because that seems like a useful bit to know about. What if I do this? Right. Becomes self-sufficient. Cuts off 2 stars and a white bit. And then from here, I can go across the center. That would work. Hooray! Elevator time. I'll just assume I'm on the bottom. Let's go up. This elevator sucks ass. Hey, a puzzle. I'm so good. I'm solving puzzles in elevators, not even paying attention. Alright. Now that I understand the elevator sucks ass, let's go down. Oh no, I spoiled D-Rex, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Put a tape recorder in any of those buildings? No. What a freaking journey this game has been, man. It's so wild. We've come so far. Hundreds of puzzles, hundreds and hundreds. And we're finally to the bottom, where there are more puzzles. Presumably this is a door. Yes. There's a person sitting in the dark looking at another puzzle. That's me in about an hour. There's another puzzle over here through the wall. Can I solve this from here? You should get pixel perfect, maybe?